Good morning, guys. Welcome to Eat, Explore, Hunt. It is Saturday, November the 16th, which means it's opening day of gun season here in Indiana. I'm hunting in Monroe County again. This is not our farm. We have permission to hunt here, obviously, but I just connected with a 10-point buck. I know I connected because he's laying here at my feet. He's not a giant by any stretch, but my gosh, he is he is so cool. He's got so much character. And I'll show him to you here in a minute. But this is the same buck that I had in episode 9 of my deer hunting season. And originally I said that he had a weird set of antlers. One side came straight forward and the other side kind of came up. Well, it turns out that the reason I thought that is his G2 on his right side is broke off. On the left side, he's got so much character. He's got a split brow tine, so 2 points there. His G2 is split. So altogether, he's a 10-point buck, and he's not a giant. Again, I've passed bigger deer than this year. But on this property, the landowner wants us to take out as many deer as we can. And this dude was too cool to pass up. Caught him cruising all by himself. Actually rattled him in again in episode 9. That's how I got that footage, was he was on lockdown with a doe. And I rattled. He came out to fight and challenge, and he didn't see anybody, so he ended up running off with his girlfriend. 2 days later, Saturday now, this time I saw him down here in this creek bottom. I let him get a little ways away. I hit those rattling horns together again. He came in like textbook. I don't even know, it was maybe 60 yards, maybe. He was crossing right to left, right in front of me, and gave me a perfect broadside shot. So I don't even know what the entrance wound looks like. The exit wound, obviously it's a good shot. He didn't go very far, maybe, I don't know, I can't see my stand, but I'm on a really steep hillside. You probably can tell a little bit, but my stand is just straight up that hill. And it's maybe 40 yards from where I shot him is where he ended up crash landing down in a little ditch here. But let me show this deer to you guys. I know you don't want to see my ugly mug, especially when there's a cool looking buck on the ground. There he is, guys. You can tell he's not super wide. He's not even out to his ears. I'm trying to hold this camera and him, so it's going to be a little wonky. But right here you can see he's got the split brow tine on his left side. Split G2. Nice long G3 right here. But yeah, he's definitely a cool looking buck. 10 points altogether. That broken off tine right there, that's over an inch, definitely, probably 1.25 inches. So it'll measure. So for those of you who maybe don't know how to count points on a deer, 1, 2, this is over an inch, so that'll be 3, 4, 5, 1 back here makes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You don't count all this trash on the beam. Some people want to count these little tiny 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch nub as a point. That doesn't count. It's got to be an inch. So all in all, really cool buck. Really excited, guys. I'm so thankful to have filled my buck tag. I kill a buck just about every other year. And again, I've passed deer bigger than this year, but on this property, we don't pass bucks like this. He's pretty young, but he's just a cool, gnarly buck. I don't know, I might do a Euro mount on him. I might end up just making him into a set of rattling antlers. I don't know, he's too cool to really do that with. I might just make him a Euro mount and hang him up to honor him. So such a beautiful deer, beautiful buck. Thank God, you know, we live in a country that allows us to do this right here. Now that the fun part's over, I'm gonna head up to my truck. I got a little deer cart. It's my dad's. He didn't come with us today. It's just Mom and I. She's sitting in the same spot, and I'm sitting in the same spot as the last episode. So I didn't get any deer footage of him because when I first got in the stand this morning, I got in a half hour before shooting light. So an hour before daylight or sunrise. And from the moment I got into the stand, I had deer all around me. There was two bucks grunting within 60 yards of me in the dark. I could hear at least two more does, maybe three. I mean, I just had deer all over me, and I couldn't get my camera set up. So here it is, whatever time it is, don't know. I have no clue. It's early. It might be 8 o'clock. But I never did set that camera up because I was swamped by deer the second I got in the stand. I was afraid that I was going to make too much noise. It's a nice, quiet, peaceful morning, and any little noise I made would have probably spooked a deer. So that was the last thing I wanted to do. So I was just waiting, and my plan was to set up the camera about 8:30 at the very latest. And this dude came in before that time and got it done. So thankful. Beautiful buck. He's young. So I might just leave him here, go get that cart, and then we'll gut him out and get him up this big old hill back behind me. As you can see, it's a bear. Even with the cart, it's crazy. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Eat, Explore, Hunt. Again, no deer footage, but I got a deer laying on my leg right here, right in front of me. And thank God for it. I'm so thankful. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a good one.